Hi, Hastings. This is the lesson you need to plan. This is the model. When you start your lesson, this is a folder I'm going to zip it and send it to you. It's called lessons, and I'll put all the information. Okay. When you start, you need to show these two models, this image and the other model. I named it as model 1 and model 2. You can easily see. And once you show these two models, you should ask the students to work it out, sketch it out, plan their own creation based on these two guns, how they can simplify and make it still more appealing. Once it is done, you can show a rough sketch. This is what the sketch, okay? You should plan something good sketch. I just did it, but it may help you. You can plan it out. Once they did, once they sketch out the character, just show this as and say that, okay, you did this character sketch. Can you identify the primitives in this sketch as a groups and other things? So once they identify, you can just verify with them and then get back to your sketch. It clearly says that all these objects are boxes and the top ones are cylinders. Once it is done, I think it will take approximately around like 30 to 45 minutes, all this process, because first you will show them the images and then ask them to plan out their own individual sketches based on these two things, and then you will ask them to form a groups and then identify the primitives and the procedures which they will follow to complete the model. Okay, once it is done, sorry, once it is done, you should say that, okay guys, this is a model available for you, just put it on Moodle for them. I said okay, and if you select this properly named, I don't think so, ask them to identify what are the things and check them if they can do it. Can they complete this model? Okay, if they can do it, if they can start, give them like 15-20 minutes to start blocking out and all the stuff, and if they can do it, that's fine. Then you start explaining that, so this portion is totally box and cylinders, but whereas it looks like a single object, but this is not a single object, it's a combination of a range of objects. Okay, just explain them. You did till now, you're not showing anything and how to do all the stuff in mind. Okay, go back to modeling. In mesh we got thing called separate. So if you click on separate, each individual object can be seen. Okay, now select this model, pull it out, pull it out, pull it out. You do it. Okay, you do it, I'm telling you. Okay, see, move all this object individually and show the students that, see, these are all the models. This is 1, 2, 3, blah blah stuff. So once again, once you show them, because generally I don't think they know anything about separate. So this is one tool you are going to show them as a separate, and then they will study these models, ask them to study, and then tell them to start working on it. Tell them that you're not going to show how to do that work, just do it, and give them like 30 odd minutes or something else. And then by seeing the results, then give them the video file, which I'll record it and I'll put it on YouTube and send you the link. But as of right now, this is the process you need to start. First, once again, I'm sorry, show these two images and ask them to plan out their ideas based on these two models, come out with their new ideas. And then once it is done, uh, ask them to form as a groups and then start sketching it out and planning and discussing between themselves that what are the objects they need to model this one. Once they do it, each individual person representing the group can explain it. Once it is done, you can show this the next image and say that, see, tell them that these are the models, are use the boxes and cylinders. And you can also show in the simultaneously, you can always show, see, if you type 000, see, you can always show this model like this. right? Once it is done, next step is that ask them to download this model, which is a gun mesh. Put it on Moodle page for them. Ask them to download it and study this model, and then give them like 10 minutes to study this model, and ask them to prepare a small notes. What are the things they should have done? What are the things they did? Because right now, if they it will look like this, because they don't know whether they know. I don't know, but as of right now, they don't know. So they'll try to identify. Oh, wow, cylinders, blah. A lot of things are there, and they come up with as if this everything is a single object. That's what they think. Then show them that select the model, mesh, separate, and then start moving it, and say that okay, so can you see now? These are total different objects. They are modeled separately based on the requirements, but are combined together to make it look like a single object. And then give them like I said, tell them that I'll give you 20 minutes or 30 minutes to start blocking out and all the things. Then give them the video. If you have any doubts, check this video and mail me back. Whenever you get some, just check it back. Uh, Tomorrow morning, I'll see you in the college around 11, half 11, and I'll explain you once again this thing, all this process. Okay, I'll put it on Vimeo and send you the link.